I am Wulfégonde, born into a noble lineage, the daughter of an influential family in the Frankish kingdom. My life intertwined with the future of the realm as I became the wife of King Dagobert I, a man who would come to reign over the Franks during a tumultuous period in our history. From 629 to 639, my role as queen was both challenging and fulfilling, marked by profound changes and challenges that would shape the course of the Merovingian dynasty. In the early years of our marriage, I was thrust into the intricate web of courtly politics. Dagobert, although a king with great potential, was also young and somewhat uncertain in his rule. His father, Clovis II, had passed away, and his reign was at a delicate stage. The nobility, powerful bishops, and clergy all sought to exert their influence, and I quickly learned how to navigate these treacherous waters. As queen, I was expected to support my husband in more than just ceremonial ways. I had a role in the governance of the realm, although my influence was often overshadowed by the men who surrounded the king. My main task, however, was to ensure the prosperity and strength of our bloodline, for which our children would be the living legacy. I bore Dagobert 2 sons, Sigebert III and Clovis II, each of whom would eventually inherit the throne, though their reigns would not be without challenges. Dagobert, despite his youthful inexperience, was deeply devoted to the church and to the spread of Christianity. His reign saw the continuation of the efforts started by his father, with the strengthening of ties between the Frankish kingdom and the Roman papacy. It was during this period that significant church reforms took place, and Dagobert was seen as a protector of the Christian faith, seeking to consolidate both spiritual and temporal power. One of the most significant events during my time as queen was Dagobert's decision to build the Abbey of Saint-Denis near Paris, which would later become a symbol of the French monarchy. The abbey not only served as a religious center but as a place of royal burial. As the queen, I had a role in encouraging these efforts, even though I was not always fully involved in the administrative aspects of the kingdom's projects. My influence, though limited, still played a part in shaping the cultural and religious landscape of the time. However, my life was not without its struggles. The Frankish kingdom was deeply divided, with various factions vying for power, both within the royal family and among the noble elites. At times, my relationship with Dagobert was strained, particularly when the weight of his responsibilities began to take a toll on him. The demands of ruling a vast kingdom were immense, and although we tried to navigate the challenges together, there were moments of tension. The nobles who supported my husband's reign often looked to me as a stabilizing force, but the dynamics of court life were rarely simple. Another difficult period came in the later years of my life, as Dagobert's health began to decline. Despite his vigorous efforts to maintain control, he became increasingly frail, and his ability to govern weakened. During these years, the role of regent for the young heirs became more pronounced, and I found myself balancing the delicate task of safeguarding the legacy of my sons while managing the challenges of a kingdom in flux. The internal divisions and rivalries within the Merovingian court were only growing more pronounced, and the situation was never without danger. In 639, tragedy struck as my beloved Dagobert passed away, leaving me to face the uncertainties of a widowhood that was not entirely of my choosing.